Nico's or PZ win. Well, I thought that Jacko would actually win against Nico. I'm not sure, but it's Nico 1-2-0. But yeah, I'm not sure that Jacko actually played a lot of OpenRA after he went to Remastered, because I know he plays a lot of Remastered as well since he quit. Well, since he lost his spot in Raggle. But anyways, round number 2, game number 1. Just some guy in the blue playing as France versus Anjew playing as Britain in purple, or England. My apologies, G-Dave. Alright. Anjew is going for double ref this time, it seems. Or is he? He only spent 5 minigunners, and to be fair, that is now doable, especially with the reduced cost. Normally I would go for 2, I learned that from Widow. Like, you can spend max to 5, but then you'll probably stall. Even after selling the SD, there's a slight moment that you stall. But now with the reduced War Factory cost, it might be better to take 5. He did some nice scouting, so he knows that just some guy is over there. And he will claim the North Oil in the meantime. Just some Smurf. Yeah, he did very well against Ganon. Who knows, he has been practicing all this time. But Anjew's not taking any risks, and oh, this could be interesting. I think he will get the engineer before he dies to this rifleman. Oh my god. Oh no, he targets that one. Oh, that... Wow. Lucky for Anjew, man. His rifleman was the first one to appear in this rifleman's vision, so that's why he auto-targeted the rifleman instead. But man. But in the meantime, just some guy is just doing double ref stuff. Claiming the early map control. Taking the middle oil and his own oil. And he did prevent Anjew for the time being. This man got sucked to another dimension outside the map. If this was an MCV, then this game could have taken a long time to finish. But man, just how many medics does he have? He's on 3 medics already. He really does like the medics. I like my fans. Yeah, man, you're a celebrity. Well, this ranger has been idle for a while. Yep, there he goes. Yeah, right now, obviously, it's looking in just some guy's favor, but that's the early advantage from double ref. Anjew is up ahead 1 harvester right now. Interesting. 2 light tanks. Are we going to see more? Yep. We're going to see 3 light tanks. Maybe even 4. Yep. And that will... Oh, he decided to cancel it anyways. Yeah, that's why I said maybe 4, because his SD was about to be ready. So he doesn't want to delay that any longer, because his patches are about to dry out. This one is still pretty good, but this with 2 harvesters will dry out really quickly. So he doesn't want to delay that much. I think Anjew should be fine. He does have the 2 harvesters to back him up, along with some static defenses placement that can happen. But no, Anjew decides to use his light tanks here. Is he going to use them? Oh, wow. Just some guy reacted really fast with the scatter option. And he is not going to take that fight. He lost the ranger though. So he is not in a good position to take this fight. And these 3 light tanks, they can be really dangerous with the crushings. But yeah, that was a nice move from Anjew. His MCV got a little bit delayed because of the 3 light tanks, but still, timing is pretty decent. It's good enough to keep up with double ref, as you can see. Nice positioning from JustSomeGuy. His MCV is pretty safe, and Anjew is now contesting the middle. Oh, I like that as well. Good job. Ooh, I'm not sure that trade, that engagement is a good idea. Yes, he does have a lot of infantry, but only 2 rockets right now. There's still a pillbox alive. Here comes 3 tanks to support that, and that got cleaned up. Yep, that was definitely an ouch. And that will make it so that Anjew will be slightly in the lead right now. But it has to drop, I think. Yeah, he's a little bit behind right now. And here comes that army with the 3 light tanks, but it's now up against 3 medium tanks. So yeah, he doesn't want to take that fight. Well, actually he is separating the tanks a little bit. Unfortunately, they get slowed down by Anjew's infantry. But he might be able to damage them. Alright, maybe it was all a distraction, because this is what's going on the east side. And Anjew is going deep. 5 medium tanks here as well. There's 4 harvesters that he can kill. There's no Conyard here to place down SDs. There's no racks here to support him with infantry. So this eco is pretty much doomed. Or did he lose the Conyard? No, he did lose the MCV. The MCV got sniped. Yep. So that was a very good attempt or engagement from Anjew. Very well done. Harassing the eco is very good. Yep, 7 to 5 harvesters. Meanwhile, this is still going. JustSomeGuy retreated all of that army that was over here because he wanted to save that, but now he pulled his army out of position. He will be able to defend, but he's still investing a lot and he's still losing. He's still donating infantry. So actually, this army redirecting to this position didn't do much. But let's see if he can retaliate. Big boy, strong boy. Wait, what the? Wow, it seemed like he couldn't get damaged if he was in his face from a rocket soldier. Alright, JustSomeGuy is going for the flank. If he can hold this position against that army, then this can be devastating. He's doing a very nice flank. Let's hope that the pillbox doesn't scout this out. Nah, he should be good. Yep, he's walking nicely along the lines. Maybe this one will give it away, but oh, he decided to go. I'm not sure about this engagement so fast. I think he should have waited for his infantry to be in place so that he could back up his tanks straight away and kill the war factory and the SD. He still got the SD, but I think he could also get the war factory if he timed it correctly. He still might. These crushers are being very positive for JustSomeGuy because the infantry didn't really have anywhere to go. The war factory is going down. This is a pretty good snipe, but he has pretty much nothing to deal with this, and that's unfortunate. Like I said, if he can hold that, he should be in a good position. He might still be in a good position if he doesn't lose any tech buildings. Alright, Anjew seems, yep, he's going to lose the Conyard. He lost the SD and he lost the war factory, so that means no tank production. So like I said, if JustSomeGuy can hold, and he's doing that, he might be in a good position. He made another MCV so he can re-establish his economy, because he will need the economy. Yep, he's on low cash, and Anjew is floating 9k, so taking out that SD is really necessary if he wants to make a comeback. So if he now can re-stabilize his economy and defend from what Anjew still has left, then he should be good. But Anjew does have to send everything back, because this can be crucial, because if Anjew just leaves this small army and this goes over here. Look how many harvesters there's up here. There's no Conyard, no SD, no racks, so he really needs some defenses. Because if this is all of these harvesters dies, yeah, then JustSomeGuy is in a really good position to come back. Let's check the combat tab real quick. They're both pretty even on army value. That's insane. JustSomeGuy managed to come back, but earning wise, he's still looking tough. But he's on 7 harvesters once again. He put up 2 refs here. He's expanding once again. And Anjew was ready for that attack and he pretty much lost that. He did preserve his 2 medium tanks. I like it. I like it. Medium tanks are always worth saving. Meanwhile, if Anjew is going for eco slide, that just means every harvester needs to go to the next patch. But I agree, like there's 2 mines. In this case, maybe 1 harvester for 2 mines should be enough. Because they're so close to each other. Okay, and Anjew did make another SD, another war factory, so he can continue his tank production. Oh dear. I mean, I'm not sure why he went for this attack. There wasn't really that much there except for the Raxus. Where is his infantry production going? He's floating 4k, so he should be good. Yeah, he should have some Raxus up here as well. He's on 3 Raxus. He did kill a lot of Raxus from Anjew, but this is gonna be close because JustSomeGuy really does not have the power to deal with this huge army from Anjew. The pink boys are in town and they hate the color blue. Our factory going down, SD went down, Conyard down. Huh. Interesting. I don't think that this was the right decision. Like he should have defended the main still. This is the advantage that he had and he threw it away. Like he still had his tech buildings. He was a bit behind on eco, but he pretty much finished that. But he had no Raxus up here. I'm surprised that he was still on 3 Raxus. And Anjew doing a good job cleaning everything up, and he's going to redirect to his eco. And JustSomeGuy really needs to do, I'm not sure what he's going to do. I'm curious. If he is just going to rebuild. I mean, he still has a good amount of eco. He's going to lose it soon, at least these. Because there's literally nothing here to defend. He already sold the ref, that's good. So he gets max value from that, or like half of it. But if your structure is damaged, you get less money back, so it's better to sell that if you know it's coming to get the max value. So here they go. It's going to be a very close base trades. Obviously Anjew does not have enough, but he did split up his forces and he sent some back home. There might be a possibility. It's going to be tough, but he does have the advantage of his base. The extra visions of the building, especially if he has defender's advantage. He has some harvesters to tank. He can make static defenses. Oh my god. Some effective crushes. They're dealing with the infantry quite well. Same can be said on the other side. Anjew is also getting some crushes. He won't be able to clean up the main base, like I said. And JustSomeGuy did sacrifice his own main base for that. And that is unfortunate. He is rebuilding. But that was tough. Yeah. 22k for Anjew, 6.5k for JustSomeGuy. Anjew's on 3 harvesters, JustSomeGuy is on 5. But that will soon change. This is going to be tough. Alright, he has an SD once again, so he can continue tank production, but he really needs to build a ref, and that's what he's doing. And I think that Anjew has no idea that JustSomeGuy moved all the way up here. But He's going to find out real soon. Alright. Here comes the multi-prong, left and right. There's only one force from JustSomeGuy that is defending, and it's defending on the left side, and meanwhile the eco is pretty vulnerable on the right side. It's hard to defend left and right at the same time. He's doing a good job though. He's trying to do a good job, but now he's running in the harvesters on this side. So Anjew's just playing the cat and mouse game, and here comes the third side as well. Get ready for the multi-prong. Well, they just combined forces. Supply tank getting some nice value as well. Almost survived through that giant blob. And man, this is just... holy shit. That got destroyed. But like I said, Anjew has no idea. I mean, I think it's fair to say that it's impossible to come back from this. And these are from Anjew. Yep. So he hears the pillbox, or he heard the pillbox, so he will be... yeah, there he goes. Everything will go up north right now. Oh, interesting. He made an order MCV as well. That's ballsy. Maybe it would have been better to send the MCV up here, but I'm not sure that he knew of this ore patch. Could I don't think he used his own ore patch. Yeah, that MCV is pretty much screwed. And I have bad news for this little blue town. But the pink squad is once again on the move. And like I said, it hates the color blue. So this is not looking good. Blue has found himself in a pink hole and he's getting surrounded by pink piggies. Yeah, he's not feeling his luck over here, so he's going around this side. And yeah, he just had to wait a few seconds for JustSomeGuy to move up his forces to the left, so now he can move in once again. Nice that going back and forth. He's doing it once again with his forces as well. Alright, game number 1 going to Anjew.
Battle control.
What a game. That was a good game. To start, Anjew versus JustSomeGuy. Round 2, game number 2. Get some hype in the chat, boys. We're playing on Pleasant Plains. And let's see if JustSomeGuy has what it takes to come back and give Anjew a hard time. And hopefully make the equalizer. Take the pink pill. Pink Dust here as well, man. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the G zone. Yep, this is Anjew territory. I'm surprised he didn't skip the Rex. I was thinking that he might be as greedy as Happy went on this map. Oh, he's doing some cheese once again. Last time against Gore he went for the flame rushes with the APC. This time he's going for 3 grins. So let's see what JustSomeGuy will do. He also will go for War Factory first. But unlike Anjew, he is not queuing up a static defense yet. So this might end bad for him. Well, he is putting scouts down. Unfortunately, he's not putting the scouts where he well... yeah, these Gren boys are fast. They're getting to their destination, boys. And this will cost him if he will not queue up that static defense. As War Factory first, you should always get that. And usually you can sell it when you have your first light fuel cloud. Okay, that's smart. Okay, I was thinking that he would backdoor a little bit more here. There he goes. Yep. And that's a PP that will definitely go down. And that one will also be pretty damaged. If those two Grins can get another throw, still, that's decent. How many power? 50. That is going to delay him a little bit. I guess that was a success. He did snipe the power plant. Oh, but just some guys. Other scout did manage to get the engineer. He did get a little bit behind in macro right now, so oh, I thought there were 5 flamethrowers in here, but he's keeping it cool. Just going to do some scouting with the APC. Where is he going? Yeah, I thought JustSomeGuy is low on cash because I saw him producing rockets, but wait, did he put the ore ref on hold? Because I saw he was producing that earlier. Interesting. Yeah, and JustSomeGuy got a little bit behind right now in macro. 20 seconds till SD, and Anjew already has the SD. He's going straight for MCV as well. No early tank build, so he wants that expansion. He might, I'm guessing he might do a very aggressive base push, to be fair. He does have the advantage. Like, Anjew's MCV timing is a little bit off as well for War Factory first build. But especially SD before third ref. Seems like he also skipped a third ref in here. I guess he doesn't really need it. Especially if you're going to transfer one harvester from dispatch. Yeah, JustSomeGuy did destroy a lot of units, but yeah, that PP snipe was pretty good. It worked out. Okay, this is pretty much, this was pretty much my strategy as well versus pink. But I base pushed over here and I put a turret and a Rax down there. But Anjew knows about it because of the scouts. Once again, scouting is so important. So like, these scouts are so essential just to warn you, just if it's even a minute or just a few seconds ahead before it actually happens, you can prepare a little bit more and turn a bad engagement into a good trade. Alright, nice Tesla coil. Unfortunately against infantry it's not that great, but ooh, that harvester still got 5 crushes in time, and it might get some more crushes here because the infantry doesn't really have anywhere to go, and this will get cleaned up easily. He did lose 2 harvesters in the process, so it wasn't that bad, but yeah, he's getting behind. I hope he can hold this position, because if he can't hold this position then he is pretty much doomed. But yeah, he should be fine. Unless he attacks from this direction. Then he could be in a lot of trouble. Yeah, meanwhile Anjew doesn't really have to do anything over here. He's pretty good. He knows he has the advantage. He's going for radar dome. I agree. I mean, his eco is pretty much stabilized. He knows he's ahead as well, so the radar dome is perfect to give him that extra advantage that he needs to completely walk over JustSomeGuy in this situation. JustSomeGuy he can come back from this. If he can get some nice eco snipes and manages to get some good trades, he should be good. I like the fact that he's still being a little offensive with the MCV. I respect that, because that's usually my issue. If I get behind and I know my opponent is ahead, I usually just camp in base and don't expand. So I like the fact what he's doing with his army. He wants to have more eco, and he should, because Anjew is claiming this as well. Well, let's see what Anjew is going to do with this. I think he might go straight for the main from the middle. But JustSomeGuy is going to beat him to that, and he's going to attack from the same angle once again. Escobar, thank you for the follow, my friend. Welcome to the army, and it's good to have you back among the faithful. I'm really glad the support you showed, that you just took the day of work to join the tournament, and it's unfortunate that he came up against Yara, but that was my first tournament experience as well. I joined the tournament, and I was so hyped that I was like, yeah, I can join the tournament, I'm up with the big boys, and yeah, I died in round 1, man. So thank you for the follow, and enjoy your stay with the rest of my commanders. Alright, JustSomeGuy did get the SD, but he lost his main army, I wanted to say completely, but actually he's still doing okay. There's only a small 2k difference in army, which is favored for Anjew right now. But he did kill all of the army from JustSomeGuy here, so oh dear, Anjew is going straight where JustSomeGuy's cavalry is coming from. He's going straight for the north, and this could be an epic battle. I mean, there's 5 medium tanks here, 1 is damaged though, but he's not going to take that. Nice, he did get a tank up here, that's good. And Anjew's here with the thieves. I think he's going to hijack the medium tank. Or is he just gonna kill it? Nah, he's just gonna kill it. He's going to hijack some harvesters. That's hilarious. I want to see that. What's in here? Okay, nothing. Alright, JustSomeGuy is expecting something. He realized that the army is gone, so he changed his infantry production to this racks. And he's building some static defenses, so he's doing the right thing, but it's not gonna be enough, because that's a huge army. So we might see a base trade, because yeah, Anjew also doesn't have enough. And there's a multi-prong. There's no MCV here, and there is an MCV from JustSomeGuy, so it might make a difference. That's a good pillbox placement. It's getting some good value, and it's not getting targeted right now, so it can kill a lot of infantry. Maybe one more pillbox over here should also be good, or behind the barracks, something like that. Maybe over here as well. Yeah, look at that. These pillbox placements are really good, and these pillbox placements is going to make it so why he will get a while he will defend. Nice curses as well. And in the meantime, JustSomeGuy just cleaned up Anjew's main base. Yeah, it's not good. It doesn't look good at all. Well said, man in the song. But here comes the thieves. And yep, 1, 2. He took 2 harvesters. And look at this thief, man. This thief is chasing the harvester, but the pillbox saved him. But still, he took 2 harvesters. And he changed them into heavy tanks without guns. But unfortunately, he has no army to support that anymore. It would be very nice if he could do that while he was doing that attack. Maybe those extra harvesters could give him enough soaking for the pillboxes in order to take that engagement a little bit better. But JustSomeGuy's army is still on a roll. Went for the main. He's now going straight for the eco. He can't find any harvesters, so he decides to kill the refineries. I like it. Smart. Now look at these APCs going in like YOLO! Alright, but here is where the dangerous territory begins. He can place his static defenses down, but he's not going to. Oh, and Anjew is going in. He's going on the offense, but yeah. There's something knocking on your back door as well, so he's splitting up his forces. Good idea, but it's going to be very tough. He also didn't have a static defense queued. Conyard going down. And Anjew calling the GG, so JustSomeGuy had what it takes to bring it back to 1-1.
Battle control terminated.
JustSomeGuy. It's nice that they go like back and forth. Like this is really nice to watch. But Anjew took the map that he's most familiar with so far, which is the first map he plays against Gore. Eden Lake. So let's see what these guys have in store for us today. Man, this is close. What do you guys think? To be fair, I know you guys like the betting system from 5 Aces. I did contact him and he did say he will help me in the future setting it up exactly the way that he has, so that we can get some bettings going on here. But yeah guys, who do you think is favored to win? To be honest, I really don't have an idea. I think it's really 50-50 here. I'm really surprised by the performance JustSomeGuy has put up today. Alright, Anjew once again is going for War Factory first. Like he said, he has that TD habit. This time he's not going for a static defense yet, so maybe he feels a little bit more confident here because it's a bigger map that he thinks that he doesn't need the static defense, and he might actually be right. In the last map, Pleasant Plains, I think it was a good choice to actually build it. Alright, so they're just going to cap, Anjew's going to cap his respective oil. And ooh, he's going for... Okay, he's going for some cheese later on. I thought he would go and cap his hospital. I think he did that last time versus Gore. So far it's looking very similar. Yeah, betting would actually be nice, right? I talked with him about it, so when he has the time, because we all know that he doesn't have much time lately, he'll help me set it up. That would actually be very nice. JustSomeGuy had some bad engagement. True. True. But so far he did prove that he can play really solid against Anjew. So that at least means something. Both are playing France right now. Interesting. Alright. The light tanks are on their way once again. And this time I think it will be more than 3. Judging from the build. He did invest a little bit less in infantry this time. Also he's investing in that before going for a second ref. Yeah, that's tough. On 2 harvesters producing that. I mean, it does work, but he'll stall just a little bit more than usual. Especially if you invest in 4 light tanks before second ref. That's painful. But they can be very devastating. I mean, they could be very effective and just crush this entire army. There's no rockets in there. JustSomeGuy is producing the rockets, but he's not going to keep them in base. So if these light tanks are going to for the main, yep, seems like they will. Yep, there they go. And the light tanks are actually very good for power plants. Yeah, they do some decent damage versus power plants, especially if there's 4 of them. And because they're so fast, it's so annoying to deal with them, especially with rocket soldiers. There goes the first one. He's now targeting the second one. JustSomeGuy is probably already low power. Yeah, immensely. Oh my god. And he lost 1 light tank, but he sniped 2 power plants and he's getting away with it. So, yeah, JustSomeGuy has 0 power. He needs 2 more power plants in order to make this work. Ooh, he tried to go for... Oh my god. He's going to keep these as well. Interesting. And that really threw JustSomeGuy off guard because he wasn't doing anything with this army. Interesting War Factory place, so I'm not sure where he's going. Okay, he is going over there. That's smart. Wait. Wait. Did that ranger kill 2 light tanks? Seemed like it. Yeah, the ranger got 2 light tanks. Holy shit. That's some value. Anjew's gonna take out that oil. That's a good choice. Pretty much for free, denying a little bit of eco. I'm not sure what JustSomeGuy is going to do with this. There's no rockets in here, so it can't really do much except maybe take out some power plants. But it might just be the infantry that he needs to actually make a comeback versus this army. So I'm not sure about this choice. It's not gonna do anything. And as you can see now, Anjew has his army completely gathered up. So he will have the advantage, unless he takes a bad engagement over here with the static defenses from JustSomeGuy. But then he can just redirect to the main, so... Alright, here he goes. He's going for the SD, but... Oh, Anjew made a turret. Alright, so he did get some value out of it, to be fair. Yeah, but now that value is gone with one pillbox. Alright, he did get the SD though. So no more tank production for a while, but that's okay for Anjew. He'll just go straight back to light tanks for the time being. Alright, meanwhile JustSomeGuy scouted it out, placing static defenses as well. So Anjew is going to say no to that engagement, and I kinda agree. I don't think from this side that he would accomplish anything. Well, not anything, but it would be a bad trade. Ooh, well, that's funny. Neutral territory. What are you doing? I'm just going to your main, man. Oh, same. I'm going to your main. All right, have fun, bro. Don't worry, I will. Pink boys are back in town. Man, this is not looking great. Also, he's producing rocket soldiers out of that. Alright, here comes the pillbox. This placement isn't that great. It's going to get pretty much one shot. And he should move out. Well, maybe he should not. He shouldn't have. Yeah, I agree. He pushed them off. But here comes the attack once again. And I think JustSomeGuy does expect it a little bit. Oh, meanwhile, he did get a nice eco snipe. He sacrificed his army pretty much. But he did get the ref. And 1 or 2 harvesters, not sure. Let's see. 6 harvesters for Anjew, 7 for JustSomeGuy right now. Here comes the attack from Anjew once again on the left side. Unfortunately, the tanks are not in the front, so pillboxes are sniping some infantry. Yep, and Anjew is retreating. Nice pillbox, nice base crawl from JustSomeGuy. He knew that that army was still there, and he is chasing off Anjew. Still 16k for Anjew, 13k for JustSomeGuy. But he's getting some favorable traits. Maybe this would be a very nice spot to attack from. Ooh. This might be a game changer. But if JustSomeGuy can hold this, and he does have a fair amount of army, but yeah, JustSomeGuy is already, or Anjew is already retreating on that side. He did get a power plant, but I think this was the last attack from this position, if I were him. Alright, let's see if he knows what is coming. He is pretty low on cash. JustSomeGuy is floating 4k. Oh, and this attack is going to be really devastating. There's only one pillbox. There's little to no infantry. JustSomeGuy is cleaning it up on the left side. Yeah, there he goes. This is going to be devastating. There's only 3 rockets in that infantry blob, but still 4 tanks along with that. Alright, Anjew did find a hole in JustSomeGuy's defense. So he sniped a harvester. He did get the Conyard. Double war factory now for JustSomeGuy, so that's going to be a lot of tanks. But yeah, this is tough to deal with. I like the pillbox placement, and the turret is also actually helping, but I hope he can deal with it. Nice pillbox placement. He should actually... Yep, he's microing the rockets as well. Smart. How's it going over here? Alright, things settle down just a little bit. Yeah, he needs to deal with that. He's going to lose a lot. I mean, the good thing about it is that Anjew rebuilt his SD over here. So the attack on the main couldn't get as much as tech buildings as JustSomeGuy probably wished for. And he's probably not going to get the Cornyard either. So, in the end, not sure it was a good trade for JustSomeGuy. But he is getting ahead. Ooh, well, that's a good attack though. JustSomeGuy's army is completely out of position for that attack. So he will clean up that eco or that expansion. But he should do it quick. Because JustSomeGuy can get the advantage with the vision from the buildings. But he's going to ignore them for now. So he should make sure that his tanks don't go too far from his infantry. Because else the tanks don't do their job, what they're supposed to do, which is soaking. And that's pretty much what happened. I think Anjew tried to go for some crushes instead, but just look how much tanks he lost. And in the end he didn't take anything out. Meanwhile, JustSomeGuy is going for a flank on the expansion. And he took out the SD. Nice snipe. So that's back to light tanks for Anjew. And Anjew is also going for a second war factory. But he's on 0 cash. They're actually both on 0 cash with 7 harvesters. Alright, but JustSomeGuy is rebuilding his eco. He has a full ore patch right now. Anjew will clean that up, but still close. Holy shit. JustSomeGuy took some really bad engagements, as Chad actually said he would. Because it was looking very well for him, to be fair. But he came back from worse positions than this. I'm curious, I'm surprised that he's still on 4 Rexes. Let's see how many Anjew's on. Anjew's on 5, okay.
Upgrade complete.
JustSomeGuy is on the move once again. He barely saw it. I was just about to say, are they going to miss that? But ooh, this is also pretty devastating. Fortunately, the pillboxes are on this side. Let's see if JustSomeGuy saw that. Okay, he's going to do some nice eco harassment over here, but that's also unfortunate. Anjew just passed that. Alright, here comes the eco harassment. That's a pretty good position to attack from. Immediately denying all of the harvesters from this eco. Very well done from Anjew. Yeah, he shouldn't take that attack. It's not worth getting those steel pillboxes. They're not defending anything coming from that side. Also, a very nice multi-prong attacking from here. And now he should out. Yeah, I was about to say he should take out the buildings right now. I'm not sure if he's going to. Meanwhile, JustSomeGuy is doing the same thing and harassing once again. And also denied Anjew from that ore patch. Oh, and Anjew really wants to take this expansion out. He's going for the multi-prong once again. And I like that because he's also putting pressure up on this side. He completely killed this. And these were still valuable refs to have. I mean, the mines would regrow eventually. So losing that is always bad. See how JustSomeGuy is doing. JustSomeGuy is still applying pressure. I'm surprised that Anjew is actually ignoring this. He knows that it's up there. He's going to lose the SD once again. Oh, he actually sold it. Because he already knew he was going to lose it. Yeah, he needs to send an army back up. He really doesn't want to lose those 3 war factories. Nice double attack from Anjew once again. Very nicely done. 5 medium tanks also harassing Anjew's eco over here. He might get the ref. Ooh, yeah, he did get it, damn. And he still has enough to defend here. It's getting tough on both sides once again. It's getting close. Holy shit. Now he's going to harass over here once again. That's nice. I like that position because he can't really do that much over here anyways. I'm not sure about this. I like what he's trying to do. He's trying to get as much as value as he can by just moving in the tank a little bit so he could take that out. But he did pretty much donated the tank for free. And Anjew cleaned up his main as well. And that's same can be said for JustSomeGuy. And yeah. Let's check out the combat value. Yeah, they're pretty much dead even still. Anjew's on 5 harvesters. He's floating 6k though. JustSomeGuy's on 7 harvesters. Look at this army graph, man. For JustSomeGuy, a lot of back and forth. A lot of back and forths. Still, Anjew seems to be coming back from this. He did a lot of nice eco harassments, but same could be said for JustSomeGuy. But I think that last engagement was crucial. I think Anjew should have defended that main earlier, but yeah, he probably made the choice of going in. So that's just a yeah, it's pretty much a 50-50. Alright, well, JustSomeGuy's army is a little bit out of position, but I don't think Anjew's not going to go in any further. He really wants those 2 war factories, but he's not getting him. JustSomeGuy is doing a very good job defending, keeping his army together, and he's always there to counter Anjew. So, very smart. And now Anjew is going to go over here once again, but I think JustSomeGuy knows that this time. Yep, that army is pretty much crewed. Oh, but it might get an MCV. There's not a lot of rockets there, but the cavalry from Anjew is on the way, and JustSomeGuy is going straight into that. Nice deploy. And eventually it might be a nice bait. Look at that army blob from JustSomeGuy. Holy shit. And Anjew is on the run. He did get the MCV though. But it seemed that Anjew is getting some breathing time here from JustSomeGuy, and that is the disadvantage about keeping your army very packed and not splitting them up, and that is what Anjew is still doing. And but let's see if JustSomeGuy will turn it around. Let's see if he will keep defending. There he goes. He has enough of it. He's going to do it again, and he can get a lot of value off of this if he wants to. That's a smart attack, to be fair. Here's where the SD is, here's where the Conyard is, and here's where the power is. So JustSomeGuy really... Oh my god. The timing. Yeah, this could have went a lot better, but he sent his tanks all the way through, leaving his infantry pretty much behind. And I think he has a feeling that something is on the way, because he hasn't seen that huge army from JustSomeGuy so far that he knows that exists. But JustSomeGuy didn't need it to defend, and now this is going to be tough. But both are on Radar Dome right now. This artillery is going to get some insane value. He's microing it as well. Oh my god, one more shot? No. Holy shit. A lot of that infantry died, but will it be enough? He has 3 war factories though. JustSomeGuy is going to back off. He split up his forces and is sending a few rockets and a medium tank over to harass the harvesters. That's a good choice. That's enough to be devastating for the harvesters. Well, 5k for Anjew, 28k for JustSomeGuy in army value. Damn, JustSomeGuy brought it back in the end. 20-minute game. Well played by both players.
Battle control terminated.
Alright, so that has been concluded.